Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Porteous.
And I'm Renee Porteous.
And welcome to our first Inspired Messengers show. We're very excited to be here and to talk to you today about what's happening with the Inspired Messengers Network and how we can support you in sharing your message. So I wanted to start off by telling you a little bit about who we are and why we're here and why we created the Inspired Messengers Network. And then Renee will kind of guide us through the network and explaining some of the features and how those are designed to support you in sharing your message. So I'll start myself. My name is Mark Porteous, and Renee and I are celebrating in June our 14th wedding anniversary. And along the way, I guess 5 years ago in April, we had our twins, Alexander and Eden. So we'll be celebrating their birthday coming up in just a couple of weeks. And I think that's one of the major reasons why we're doing what we're doing. We really wanted to create a better world for our twins. And we have found after the last 3 years of doing a lot of coaching and helping to support other visionary messengers, that one of the biggest things messengers are looking for, especially new emerging visionaries, is to have a platform, a way to increase their visibility. And you did a lot of work doing surveys and reaching out to our community to find out. We created all kinds of different incentives to kind of get some of the feedback on how we could better serve our roles to support visionary messengers in getting out their word. So in doing so, we wanted to incorporate a lot of that into the network, and really excited to share what we have put together and invite you to be part of the network. And we'll show you how you can sign up for free during the show, and some of the features and benefits that you'll gain as a messenger or a member of the group. So I talked a little bit about us individually and getting married. And for me, the story started before I ever met Renee. I had this vision of writing a book, and I actually started the business where I met Renee for that. I remember telling my father that I was going to write this book, and he said, well, don't expect to make money on your book. You have to have a business plan around that. And I didn't quite understand what he was talking about. I built a business that had nothing to do with what I was writing, just because I saw it as a way to create funds. And after about 5 years of doing that, I kind of got burned out because it wasn't what I was passionate about, and ended up selling our business. And the most important thing that I gained from that, besides a whole bunch of knowledge and wisdom, was getting to meet Renee, and later on, very soon after, getting to get married and create a wonderful life together. But I do see that there's a huge need for understanding the business of sharing your message, and I feel like this is a great way for us to be able to do that. So again, when I first started out, I wanted to get my book written, and didn't work with my first business. I ended up going back into sales and working for someone else, and figured I'd be there for a couple of years. And 10 years later, our children were born, and I still had no book. And it was after they were born that I said, I need to get this book out for my children. And even if nobody else reads it in the world, I want it so that I can share my values with them, and I can have a clear understanding of what they were. And writing a book, and if anybody's ever done it, is there's a whole lot involved in that. And we're going to be talking about how we can help you if you have written a book, or if you're thinking about writing a book, on how to take that to the next level with some experts that we'll be speaking to. For me, my expert was Renee. She's a Google expert. She can find any information online. She's the one who found out about CreateSpace and how to publish our book through Amazon and all of that. So I've been very dependent on Renee for 15 years, even before we got married, and even more so over the last 3 years. And everyone who knows us realizes she's the tech behind everything that I do. And I've been really, really grateful for all of her support. So she's going to actually help us to see what she's designed with the website, and understand how that can benefit you. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. But right now, let's talk a little bit about the show, because we've got some really exciting guests coming up. This is our first show, and I was really happy to have my wife and partner, the mother of my wonderful children, here on the show with me. to help explain what we're doing and, again, some of the techie stuff, and keep me on track, because I do seem to ramble quite a bit. So hopefully she can support me in that way as well today. But the Inspired Messenger show is really intended to provide free information to our members, our subscribers, and really anybody in the general audience to have the tools, whether inspirational tools, the personal development tools, or the professional development tools, to help you share your message. And I want to start by saying, I think everyone in the world is a messenger. Everyone has a message to share with someone. And it might just be somebody in your family, it might be a friend, and there may be several messages. We all have different things that we do share, but being able to take that and be inspired to find all the people that you're meant to share it with and figure out how to get that message out is the purpose of the Inspired Messengers Network. And then the show itself, I've been fortunate to meet a lot of really wonderful mentors that have helped me in my life, again, both personally and professionally. So every Tuesday at the same time, 2 o'clock, we'll either be in an interview with a mentor or messenger sharing their message and helping you to share yours, or we'll be in a workshop series. We'll be doing weekly or monthly workshop series that also support messengers as well. And our next guest is next Tuesday will be our dear friend Ken Stone, and he'll be talking about the foundation of being a spiritual messenger, what that takes from an inner game perspective. And that'll be a lot of fun. I've interviewed him for 2 other shows before, and it's always a very enlightening experience. I'm sure you'll get a lot out of it. Hopefully we'll see you there live. And we will be wanting to encourage you to engage with our speakers. So we'll invite you to participate in the Hangouts. You can post your notes, questions, comments, and maybe even join us on the line. And we'll tell you how you can do that. So let's start. That shares pretty much who we are and why we're doing this and kind of what we're doing. And now we'll talk a little bit about how we're doing it. So we'll go into a screen share, and then we can pull up the website. And you can go to inspiredmensengersnetwork.com to follow along with us if you like. In the meantime, I'm just going to working my way through this. Thank you, Renee, for your patience. Mm-hmm. So this is our homepage, and what's that?
Yeah. Okay.
So
sorry. I was like, is that our homepage? Yes, you are on our homepage now.
So starting right here, we talk about 2 different, I don't even know what levels of membership, or depending on where you are on your journey. Again, I believe everybody has a message. If you're just awakening to your message and maybe you haven't put together a book, or you're not yet a coach, but you want to receive information, you can scroll down here and you'll see that if this is you, if you feel like you have something important to share, if you want to be the change that you want to see in the world.
Yeah, let's go on, so you can kind of see where you fit in there. And if you're not sure, you were offering a call or something, weren't you?
Yeah, and anyone, I encourage you to set up a call with me. You can go to, just send me an email, mark@markporteous.com, and we'll schedule a time to talk and find out how we can best support you.
So I'm on the, oops, that's not where I wanted to be. I wanted to go to the free subscribers. I don't know, is it still gonna share my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm a Google expert, but not a Google Hangout expert, so bear with me here. So basically, as a free member, you can sign up from this page. And so there are some tools and things that you get when you sign up. So we have a resource center, which actually isn't visible unless you're signed into the site. So I won't be able to pull that up for you, but we have free content there from mentors and messengers. So You can get to know them, and you'll also be able to save the information. So there are things like ebooks, and there'll be some videos coming and things like that that we'll be adding to it. So
and it's a collaborative community. That's the idea, is that we're all working together to create it. So as more and more people are joining, they'll have more resources to take advantage of once you register.
Right. And also, you'll be informed about the Hangouts as a free subscriber, as a free member. So you'll know what's going on with the Hangout show and who our guest is, and you'll get all that information every week, as well as any upcoming events that we have. So we'll always inform you. So if it's something that you are interested in participating in, then you'll know about those and have access, know how to access them. And then we have our directory, and I'm actually going to go and share some of those if that's okay.
Perfect.
Okay. So I'm going to have to get out of this page again. All right. From our menu bar here, you can go to the directory. And this is our messenger directory currently. And so anyone who's a messenger or higher can be featured here. So you can access that at any time from our website. Do you want to say anything about the directory?
Yeah, this is as a messenger, this is a way for you to get familiar with other messengers and kind of network with them, as well as the visitors to the page becoming more familiar with the work that you're doing. So we have messengers here that do everything from purpose work, Connie, helping to clear money blocks and Intuitive Business Coach.
Right. Actually, you can search. You can see the different categories. We have it broken down into several categories. We have business and money. We have career and purpose, personal growth, health and wellness, relationships, and spirituality. So you can always search for someone by a specific category in the directory.
Perfect. Yes. And again, these are all categories I think are very important to help support messengers, whether you're already an active messenger or you're just on your own personal growth journey. These should be very helpful for everyone.
So that's good for the directory, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do Cynthia since she's up here. One of the great things about the directory is you can actually connect with these people, with these messengers. So there's actually a little contact. You can learn more about them, and you'll be able to contact them by sending them a message or accessing their website. So really useful information there. And we also have our calendar, which is going to have all of the events that either the network is having, and it will include events that our messengers have that are upcoming. So
if you've got something that's going on, whether you're doing a workshop, a live workshop, or if it's a virtual workshop, even a webinar, whatever you're doing, you want to be able to promote it, you'll be able to do that. Our messengers can post every quarter an event, and our featured messengers can do something actually every month.
Right. So you can see here the events that are going to happen in the upcoming month or so here with our Inspire Messenger show. And then, of course, we have another series coming up at the end of April. Do you want to talk about that at all?
Yeah, definitely. One of our, again, every month we'll be doing a virtual workshop. These are free workshops that anybody can attend live and get the information. And then they will be available if you want to purchase the whole package, so you can listen to it anytime. And again, it's here to support messengers. And one of the two biggest ways that you can get your message out is as an author. And whether you want to get your message out as an author, just like I did, to create more of a legacy, or if it's part of your business model to be able to lead into the work that you're doing, our expert Keith Leon of Baby Pie Publishing will be putting together a 5-day workshop series, right from the beginning to just getting the book out of you, to being able to actually finish the book, to be able to market the book, and what the book leads into within your business. So it'll be a very, very powerful series. Hopefully you'll all be able to join us. And in the future, we'll also have upcoming events on how to make money with your message, how to get rid of some of the money blocks, how to actually some of the mechanics about money and being able to make money on any income. So we'll have different experts on that. In the future, we'll have workshops on being a public speaker and other stuff just about your personal development, because I think as a messenger, we're constantly on this personal journey. And so it's funny, I'm doing all this talking, you can't even see who I am, but you can hear our voice. So yeah, we'll have every month have a different workshop, and you'll be able to see all of those right in the calendar.
Right, and we actually just finished up one of our first workshop, the Conscious Marketing Series strategies. And as a member, a messenger or hire, you'll have access to those. Our free members are always invited to the live and the recordings, but as a messenger or featured messenger, we actually give access to those where you can access them for as long as you're a member. Basically, they're in the member site. So so we have that upcoming, and it's all about your book. So
that's the title of the series with Keith Leon. It's all about your book. That'll be coming up next. Was there anything, do you want to go back through to look at the site again, or was there more on the calendar that you want to talk about?
No, I mean, I kind of wanted to share, the calendar and the directory images, but I mean, you can kind of browse through the site yourself and see, those are two of the things that are there that are accessible from the site.
And then did you want to talk? I know you had mentioned that we can go through and talk about the different levels. Again, anybody can sign up and subscribe for free. The idea is that we want the information to be available to everyone to receive, so that you can learn and grow with us at no cost at all. Right. And then if you have a message that you want to share, then we have two different levels of paid membership where you can actually sign up in the directory and get your information out. So that's some of the stuff that
we can talk about that if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
We gotta go back and we just talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, you can follow along. Just go through the website inspiredmessengersnetwork.com to check it out. But we'll just keep talking.
Right.
That's good.
So of course there's the directory listing and the event calendar listing, which we've already discussed. And we also have something else that we didn't discuss that's on the calendar is a gift giveaway. We have one coming up, and in the beginning of April. And so all of our messengers or higher messengers and featured messengers, they will be participating in that. And so we're going to be doing those at least quarterly. And this one's very broad. This is going to be just about personal transformation. So all the gifts, it can be from business to personal growth. I mean, there'll be a lot of different gifts in this one, where in the future there'll be, more specific niche type gift giveaways. And
just in case you aren't aware what a gift giveaway is, can you tell us a little bit about how that works?
Sure. Basically, it's a JV venture that we put together. And so you have a group of people who are giving away free gifts like ebooks and audios.
Digital gifts. Everything is completely downloadable, instantly downloadable. So as soon as you sign up, you've got the gift in your computer, and you can enjoy it anytime. Right. So it's a collaborative thing where, everyone is doing a mailing and participating and invites their communities to come partake of all the free gifts. So is that a good summary for you? Yeah, that's great. And again, there's just a wide variety of different gifts. So if you are on your own personal growth or business, looking to grow your business, you'll find a lot of really powerful tools there. And as a messenger, if you want to be able to participate in future giveaways, we would love to include you as well. Absolutely. And we kind of touched on the specialized training that you receive as a messenger, because there's the teleseminars, the webinars, the hangouts. We have all of that. But as a messenger or hire, you have the video archives, which means you'll be able to always enjoy them at your convenience. Great example. We just finished our first series on conscious marketing strategies for inspired messengers. And one of the biggest challenges that we got during all of the work that Renee did to find out what our community needed was more visibility and more effective marketing that was aligned with their values. So we had 8 experts that came in and shared some really, really powerful stuff. So you can access all of that as a messenger or as a featured messenger anytime you want. We were charging $79 for it on the website, and for $30 a month, you can get access to all those workshops every month and be able to listen to them anytime you want. Yep. And also, as a messenger, you can share your message. You can submit articles, video blogs, podcasts to the network site. So it gives you that extra opportunity to share your message. And really, that's what it's all about. We're wanting to create a platform for people where they can, again, share their information with a mixed audience. So we're looking for blog writers. If you have your own radio show now and would like to participate, we would love to hear about your show. Or if you're looking to be on radio shows, hangouts, if you want to be in summits, we have a lot of different people that are doing that are providing different platforms, and we'd like to be able to connect you with those platforms. And if you have those platforms yourself, we'd like to connect you with some of our experts.
So that's kind of the messenger level with that. And then we have our featured messenger level, which has some extra benefits. Just go back to my little cheat sheet. So one of the extra benefits of being a featured messenger is that you have the ability to offer your product in the marketplace. And you can see the marketplace and from the main site, it's available there. So
if you have digital downloadable products, if you've got home study courses, anything, even ebooks that you want to be able to offer, we would love to feature you and put you in the marketplace.
And then we also have the opportunity to mastermind as a featured messenger.
And that's, I'm glad this was not even in my notes, and that's why
it's a big thing. Yeah.
Huge.
Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. At the end of this month, we're going to be sending out an invitation to all of our messengers, inviting them to be in our first mastermind of this series of the Inspired Messengers Network. And we'll be going over the format and a lot of the goals and objectives of the mastermind. So a lot of it, the whole idea is that we want to collaborate with you. We want to help to make it so that it supports everyone in the group. But the idea of a mastermind is that anytime two people come together, there's a third separate entity that is created from that. And anybody who's read Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, you know that's where kind of the mastermind idea came from. And it's been very, very successful. Almost all successful business leaders now have participated in some type of mastermind. And it's a way for you to get group support, to share your information. It's a way for everyone to kind of collaborate in their wisdom and all of the experience and training that they've had, and also to be able to have some accountability. If you've done coaching, you know that coaching is at about 20% strategy and 80% accountability. Having an accountability partner there for you to keep you on track will really help you with your goals of getting your message out into the world.
Awesome.
Most of the main things that we wanted to share about the mastermind. If you have questions about it, of course, feel free to email us. We would love to answer any questions you have about any of the topics in the Inspired Messengers Network or the show.
And one more great benefit of the featured messengers is the opportunity to participate in the global online events that we do, whether it be being featured on the Inspired Messenger show or one of the telesummits, or maybe even one of the virtual workshop series that we do. It helps you to build your list and to be able to increase your visibility to a new audience.
Yeah, and if you've never done a Hangout before, it's a great way to get in. We'll vet you, we'll meet with you, talk about what information is that you want to share and how we can best support you. So if you're interested in being interviewed and being on a Hangout, we would love to talk to you and discuss that. And again, if you're a mentor and you support other messengers, we would love to talk to you about how we could either fit you into one of the workshops, telesummits, either our own or one of the other members of the group. Mm-hmm. So that is another very valuable part of being in the Messengers Network. So again, our goal today was really just to share the information to welcome you to our network and our community, and let you know a little bit about what we were doing to kind of do a little foreshadowing about some of the events that were coming up, some of our guest speakers. Again, next week, we're going to be speaking to Ken Stone. The week after that, I'll be talking to one of our other mentors, Christy Whitman. She just released a best-selling book about You Can't Have It All, and interviewed me. So I'm really excited to speak with her and share some of her wisdom, not just about personal or professional growth, but personal development as well. She's a master of both. Mm-hmm. And again, you can check out our calendar to see all the other upcoming events, and hopefully you'll be on our calendar soon. We would love to share your information. And if you have questions, of course, you can email us anytime. We're going to be here every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, roughly 30 to 40 minutes. And we'd love to be able to interact with you and engage. So we may be opening up lines, the green room, and inviting people in, especially if you're one of the members of the group, and we can do some discussion with our experts after the call as well. So I think that covers pretty much everything that I wanted to do. Again, one of the things that inspired me to move in this direction was when you invited two of our other friends out to see Wayne Dyer in his movie Wishes Fulfilled. And he talked about this shift in social consciousness that was happening, and that once we hit the 1% of the world's population, which is just 7 million people, that we would be able to make a quantum leap. Actually, it's 700,000 people, sorry, that we'd have this quantum leap. And I was so excited by the idea that he was talking about. I'd never even heard the term the shift before. But the whole movie, I was waiting for a call to action, and he's very famous for not having a call to action. He's very inspirational, even more, I think, than motivational. But I just felt empty. Like, well, what do I do now? What's the next step? So I don't want to do the same thing to you. There's a couple of things that you can do now to be a part of this movement. We are, again, looking for members at whatever level. You can sign up for free today. Just go to Inspired Messengers Network, put it down at the bottom of the page on the right-hand tab. Click that, and you'll get all the information. We're also looking for promotional partners. So if you feel like this is a good fit for the work that you're doing, and you'd like to share our work with your audience, or even if you just have a friend that you think would be that would benefit from being a messenger or from receiving our information, please feel free to share this information, share our website with anyone that you know. And finally, mentors. If you have information to share that can help messengers, whether it's as a speaker, an author, a coach, a healer, then I would love to talk to you personally. And again, you can email me at mark@markporteous.com, and I will answer every email personally, and look forward to speaking with you and finding out how we can support each other.
Awesome.
So that's it. We're wrapping up our first show, and we're really glad that you were able to make it and listen to this call, whether it was live or on the replay. And I look forward to sharing more shows with you very, very soon. I'd like to end by saying that the light in me respects and appreciates the light in you. Namaste.